Okay, here's a thought. What if solving the most famous riddle of your time actually meant dooming your entire life?
That's the chilling question, isn't it? Right at the heart of Sophocles' Oedipus the King.
Exactly, and it feels so relevant, even now. It's this terrifying mirror showing our own drive for truth.
Even when that truth promises, well, complete devastation.
We've really dug into this story, looking at the character, the big ideas. So here are the most compelling, essential insights from Oedipus the King, just enough to illuminate the deeper meaning and maybe draw you into this remarkable literary journey.
Right. So the turning point, I think, comes when Oedipus, the great hero, saved Thebes, solved the Sphinx's riddle, became king.
The celebrity of his day.
Absolutely. He realizes his big new quest, finding the murderer causing the plague. It actually leads right back to himself.
Ugh, and the irony there is just crushing. His whole identity, everything people celebrate him for.
It's built on this terrible hidden foundation.
It's like the ultimate public figure nightmare, but with, existential stakes. He even says it, walks in so confidently.
Oh, that quote.
Here I am myself. You all know me. The world knows my fame. I am Oedipus. And that fame, that very public self.
That's exactly what makes the private truth so shattering when it comes out.
Yeah. It really shows how the truth can sometimes be the one thing a person, especially someone powerful and sure of themselves, just cannot accept.
It's that weight of reputation versus, well, the awful reality. But his real transformation, that agonizing journey from proud king to blind exile that lies ahead.
When he finally has to face what that fame truly cost him, everything.
His family, his kingdom, even his sight.
And speaking of sight, the story takes such a shocking turn early on with Tiresias, the blind prophet.
Oh, yeah. He just drops that bombshell right in the king's court.
Oedipus is looking everywhere else for the killer.
And Tiresias tells him flat out, "You are the murderer you hunt. You are the unholy polluter of this land." Imagine. And Oedipus he rejects it instantly. Accuses Tiresias of conspiracy, of trying to undermine him.
Well, you can see why, maybe. But the contrast Sophocles sets up there is brilliant.
It really is. Oedipus can see physically. He's smart. He's the man of action. Tiresias is blind, but he has that spiritual sight, the prophetic insight.
It's all about metaphorical blindness versus literal blindness, isn't it? Oedipus just can't see his own past, his own actions.
He's intellectually blind to the signs, and Tiresias even warns him, basically spells it out.
Right. He says, you see straight now, but then you will see darkness.
Oof. Makes you wonder, right? If you had that chance to maybe escape fate, would you trust a prophecy like that, even a disturbing one?
Or would you fight it, deny it, like Oedipus does, right until the bitter end?
This is Mindful Moments, our YouTube channel offering AI literary analysis, character insights, and thematic critiques, inspiring deeper reading and thoughtful reflection.
Okay, so the story's most profound truth, maybe the hardest one, emerges when Oedipus finally discovers the full picture.
The fact that he killed his father and married his mother, Jocasta.
Yes. And the tragedy isn't just those awful facts, it's the moral dilemma that unfolds right before that.
With Jocasta, she figures it out first, sees the horror coming.
And she desperately tries to protect him, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Tries to shield him with ignorance.
Yeah, she begs him, by the gods, if you care for your own life, don't pursue this. She gets it. She knows some knowledge is just too destructive.
But Oedipus, that drive in him is just too strong. His commitment to finding the truth is absolute, irreversible.
He can't stop. He has to know.
He just says, I must know the truth, whatever it may be. That choice, choosing devastating knowledge over, comforting ignorance.
It's terrifying. We all face versions of that, I think, even if the stakes aren't quite so high.
Definitely. And then comes the climax. This is where Sophocles really shows us, just masterfully, how much pain one person can possibly bear.
The tragic ending. Jocasta takes her own life.
And Oedipus, finding her, he uses her brooches to blind himself. It's such a physical, visceral act.
It mirrors his spiritual blindness throughout the play, doesn't it? It's this awful self-punishment.
That moment he declares, light, let this be the last time I see you. It's just chilling. The blinding is his catharsis, his way of shutting out the monstrous truth.
A truth his world relentlessly showed him. And his final agony is summed up when he cries out,
I am accursed, twice accursed, born in shame and married into shame.
Yeah. The play really forces you to ask, can true vision, true understanding only come when you're willing to lose absolutely everything?
Wow. I think the lasting power of this story isn't just about fate being unavoidable, though that's there. It's also about that relentless human need to know.
Mm.
We just have to understand who we are, where we came from, what we've done. Even if, like Oedipus, discovering that self-knowledge turns out to be the most destructive thing imaginable.
Discover genre-based literary podcasts at Mindful Moments. Subscribe and nourish your mind on the go.